In the last episode of the 5th season of Miraculous, Gabriel finally managed to summon Kwame and used absolute power to reshape the universe the way he wanted. In today's video, we're going to see all the changes he made. Did you manage to notice them all? Let's first discover the resurrections. While in the previous universe, Emily Agreste had already passed away a few months ago, and the same had just happened to Natalie. In this new version, everything indicates that they never fell ill because of the peacock Miraculous. So, here they are alive and well. Emily's return was already quite clear, as that was Gabriel's goal since the beginning of the series. It wouldn't make any sense for him to change his mind at the last minute, right? Especially after going through so much trouble to obtain the Miraculous. Now Natalie's return, I have to say, was a surprise to me. During the 5th season, we saw her decide to leave behind her role as the villain's assistant and even tried to betray the monarch in the episode A Passion. With Gabriel being who he is, I imagined he would leave her dead out of sheer spite, but it seems I was wrong. Perhaps after seeing how willing Natalie was to protect Adrian from his abuses, the designer decided that besides having Emily to take care of his son, he also wanted someone else around to protect them both. Anyway, the important thing is that both women are now alive. But this came at a price, as Gabriel had to give up his own life to bring them back and had to kill another person as well, because if 2 people returned, 2 had to go. Someone died in vain in this story, huh? Before we continue, I just want to ask you to stay with the video until the end, because there I'll reveal a super curiosity from the episode A Recreation that I'm sure you'll enjoy. So stick around, alright? Well, continuing, besides the resurrections, Gabriel also caused a change in people's memories. Now, everyone believes that he lost his life helping Ladybug defeat the monarch during the miraculized attack. This is interesting because it shows that, even though Emily never died in this new reality, the events of the series were not altered, meaning Gabriel still became a villain and still managed to fulfill his wish. But possibly everyone who knew he was the monarch had that memory erased. Ladybug, for example, probably doesn't remember because Gabriel wouldn't be crazy enough to leave someone who would surely unmask him. The heroine may even remember that the monarch managed to make the wish, but probably doesn't remember that he and Gabriel were the same person. The same must have happened with Natalie and Tomo. The only one who may still have intact memories is Layla, since Gabriel didn't know she knew that secret. And now, I'll delve more into the realm of theories because I think it's quite possible that the designer also wished for Layla to obtain the butterfly Miraculous. This would even explain how the snake got the brooch, since it had fallen deep into the water. But then you might ask why Gabriel would ask for that. I don't know about you, but I think Gabriel, as selfish as he is, wouldn't want to bring his wife back if he couldn't be with her. So, maybe this whole wish was just the first part of a larger plan of this man. Perhaps now that she has the Miraculous, she will do something that Gabriel had already planned for her to do. Or he could come back as a ghost to guide her to follow this plan, something that many people are already theorizing. And so, somehow, the designer would manage to come back to life to be with Emily. What can I say? Gabriel is the ultimate romantic. By the way, take the opportunity to comment on the following. The most romantic thing Gabriel did was, let your autocorrect complete, let's see what comes out of it. And the next thing related to the changes in the city are those created by the new government of Colin Bouchier. And no, guys, Gabriel didn't ask the woman to become the mayor. This happened because of the conspiracy and revolution events. The thing is, according to the episode A Recreation itself, Colin took office only a few weeks ago, at most a month and a half. And do you really want me to believe that in such a short time she practically rebuilt the city and set up a school with a whole new teaching method? Guys, a month and a half is not enough time even for a group of politicians to discuss this possibility, let alone implement it. And I know I'm talking about a cartoon with magical jewels that give superpowers, but things still have to follow a certain logic, right? Even in Miraculous. So, no, Colin couldn't have done all that, unless there were already schemes in progress. Perhaps what happened is this. When Gabriel made his wish, he wanted his son and his wife to live in the best possible version of Paris. So, he allowed Andre, while he was mayor, to start these plans to improve the city, which probably didn't go very far because he was never a very good politician. And then, when Colin took over, she only needed to finalize the implementation of these plans. I think this makes much more sense, don't you? Now, for that curiosity I promised you. You know that graffiti Alex and Nathaniel were doing at the end of the episode Recreation? Well, the one with Professor Bouch being followed by the students. So, that image is a parody of Eugene Delacroix's painting O Liberty Leading the People, which celebrates the French Revolution. Does it make sense for these two to pay homage to that painting after everything they went through in the episode Revolution, right? So, my friends, did you enjoy the video? I hope so. If you did, don't forget to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.